The big picture for this lesson is biased sampling. Now, biased sampling means that you're not getting a fair sample. In other words, let's say all these dots represent a certain population, meaning that each dot may represent a person. Well, if I wanted to do a survey to get some opinions, I would not want to just pick a group like this all in one spot. That's a convenience sample. Let's say these people all live in a certain apartment building or something like that. Well, what I want to do is I want to pick random, because if you get a cluster of people, that doesn't necessarily represent the entire group, because that cluster may all have a similar opinion. What you want to do is randomly pick people from the entire population and then ask them. Okay, so this would be an example of a more fair survey or unbiased survey. So what you don't want to do is convenience. That is biased. And the reason being is that's a group that's easily accessed but may not represent the entire group. And another type of bias survey is voluntary response. And that means you're only asking people that want to answer. Typically, you don't get reliable data this way either. Think of a store that has a customer satisfaction survey that you may fill out if you want to. Well, generally that's fine, but the people that fill out those surveys when they want to generally have a bad experience, because people really like to report bad experiences more than good. So out of your whole population, you may think that there are a lot more bad experiences because you don't hear about the good ones. So the voluntary response is a bias survey also. So those are two types of bias surveys. And remember, to have an unbiased survey, you want to do a random sample of the population.